I can already anticipate someone pushing back here by saying, but didn't God forbid Israel from marrying people of other nations? And yes, he did. But the issue was never because of their skin tone. It was because of their faith, right? God's concern was Israel stepping into idolatry. He knew that if Israel had married those who worship false gods, their hearts would be led astray and they would start to worship false gods too. And by the way, that's exactly what happened with Solomon. His foreign wives turned his heart away from the Lord, and he began to do the religion of their wives. But notice the principle. The danger wasn't ethnic mixing. It was spiritual compromise. That's exact. God's always been very clear about that. And that same principle carries over into the New Testament. 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14 says, do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Again, the focus for Paul and for God in the Old Testament isn't race, it's faith. The dividing line is whether your spouse shares your devotion to Christ. And that's the only line scripture ever draws to this question. And so when you actually read the Bible, it doesn't give an ounce of support to Nick's worldview. In fact, it completely dismantles it from beginning to the end. God has always welcomed people from every tribe, from every nation into his family. And he has always used marriages across ethnic lines to bring about his purposes, including the very coming of the Messiah.